Hello, good evening. Good evening, Ashwini. Good evening, guys. Kindly confirm whether my audio and video is clear to you. Okay, thank you. Thank you for confirming. Okay, hope you guys have attended the orientation session, and this is the first lecture. Welcome to CivilsPrep YouTube channel. We are here to have a class on UPSC CSAT. So in the last class, I told you about CSAT is one of the easiest paper only if we have practice. So in this same pattern, we shall go and continue the classes, and we shall have some practices over the concepts which aligning with the previous year question paper. Okay, kindly confirm whether my screen is visible to you. Kindly check whether my screen is visible to you. Okay, today we are going to start the first lecture, and the topic is prime numbers, divisibility rule, odd even concepts, and BODMAS. It is one of the easiest concept, but UPSC is now asking more questions from these areas. In the whole, we will be studying about number system, and these are the basic concepts which we have learned from our schoolings. So, can you please tell me what is prime number? Can you please tell me what is prime number? Can you please state what is prime number? What is divisibility rule? What is odd even concepts? And what is mode mass? Because we have been studying this. Yes, Ashwini. A number which has exactly two factors. Exactly. A number which has exactly two factors is called prime numbers. So can you please state me the examples of prime numbers? Can you please state me the examples of prime numbers? Everyone can answer. I agree that a number which has exactly two factors is considered to be the prime number. If we have more than two factors, it is considered to be the Ashwini, you are wrong. 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 11. How could one become a prime number? And karma Karma is the girl studying. 2, 3, 5. Very good. So one is neither prime nor composite. Okay. So one is neither prime nor composite. Oh no, not an issue. Okay. Now let us discuss. First of all, we need to know about numbers. What is number? How many kind of what are the types of numbers do we have? First, tell me what is number. What is number? Okay. So the numbers holds from 0 to 9, and based on its increasing order, it is being increased. So first we need to know about whole numbers. What is whole number? A number starting from 0 to uncountable is called whole numbers. So the only identification is if you have a 0 in a series, it is a whole number. Then what is natural number? A number starting from 1 to etc. till infinity is considered to be the, yes, a number is a quantity. Very good. So we have numbers from 0 to 9. So the whole number can be written as whole number is equal to 0, 1, 2, etc. till infinity. And natural number n can be written as 1, 2, etc. till infinity. So do you have any doubts in this classification of numbers? Do you have any doubts? Ashwini, thank you. It starts from 0 and starts from 1. Very good. Okay. And then in this classification of natural numbers, we have even number and we have odd number. Even or odd numbers. Can you please tell me what is even number and what is odd number? Okay, thank you, and Ashwini. Thank you, Muthuraja. Can you please tell me what is even number and what is odd number? Exactly, Ashwini. Keep it up. Even number is a number which is divisible by 2 is considered to be even number. Why odd number? And it will not be divisible only by 3 alone. A number which is not divisible by 2 is considered to be the odd number. Okay. So first you please write it that even numbers. Even numbers. All natural numbers which are divisible by 2 is called even number. 2 is called even number. And odd numbers are numbers, all natural numbers which are not divisible by 2. Which are not divisible by 2 is called odd number. So a even number is divisible by 2 and the odd number is not divisible by 2. So this is the numbers. And now let us enter into prime number. Now let us enter into prime number. So what is prime number is a number which is multiplied by 1 and itself is called prime number. It is the definition which we have studied in our school days. But now how we should say is a prime number, as Asmini said, a number which has exactly two factors, which has exactly two factors are called prime numbers. Exactly two factors are called prime numbers. Then what if we have more than two factors? It is called composite number. So what if we have more than two factors is called composite number. A number which has more than two factors are called composite numbers. So example for prime number is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc. Because if you split 2 is possible only in one table and two table. And 7, it is possible only in one table and 7 table. What if 4? 4 comes under one table, two table, and four table. It has more than two factors, hence it is considered to be the composite number. This is considered to be composite number. Please write this. After this, we have some good points to be added. Please write this. Okay, shall we move on to the next one? The factual part. One is the number one is neither prime nor composite. It is neither prime nor composite. The only even prime number is 2. The only even prime number is 2. Okay, the only even prime number is 2. The smallest odd number is, the smallest odd prime number. The smallest odd prime number is 3. The smallest odd prime number is 3. The smallest odd composite number is, the smallest odd composite number is 9. The smallest odd composite number is 9. So these are the factual things you need to know. So have it in a table. Okay. Now I hope you have understood about what is prime number and what is composite number. Do you have any doubts in this area? Do you have any doubts in this area? So please note it down. This would be helpful in the later part of the questions which we are yet to solve. Okay. Okay, Ashwini, thank you. So now you please have an assignment to that. What is the total number of prime numbers? Total number of prime numbers between 1 to 100. So find the total number of prime numbers between 1 to 200. 1 to 200. Okay. And then now let us discuss about co-prime number. So what is co-prime number? What is co-prime number is if if two numbers have no common factors, if two numbers have no common factors except one is called co-prime. So what is co-prime is if you take any two numbers and in that two numbers you could not find any factor except one is called the co-prime. So in other words, we can say that two natural numbers are said to be co-primes, if their HCF is 1. If their HCF is 1. So if their HCF is 1. So please note it down. So this is the co-prime number. The example for co-prime is example of co-prime. If you take any two numbers like 8 and 25. In this 8 and 25, so what are the factors of 8? 1, 2, 4, 8. And what are the factors of 25? 1, 5, 25. So in this, you could find the same number or a similar number as 1. So this is considered to be the co-prime. Please note it down. Please note it down with the example. Please note it down with the example. Please note it down. It does not need to be a prime number, yes. So shall we move on to the next part? So with this, we have completed about the prime numbers part, and now we are entering into the divisibility rule. Divisibility rule. So divisibility rule. What do you know about the divisibility rule? What is mean by divisibility? Can anyone state what is divisible? Why do we use this? Because it is one of the most important concept asked by the UPSC in CSAT paper. So you please be aware that there might be more questions from this region. So please have a greater look in this. So kindly tell me what is divisibility rule? What do you know about divisibility rule? What do you know about the divisibility rule? What do you know about divisibility rule? So divisibility rule is nothing but a number. Easy, Ashwini, easy way to check if a number is divisible by a divisor. Exactly. So it is the easy way to check whether a number is divisible by a given divisor or not. So if a number is given, so we need to check whether it is divisible by 2, it is divisible by 3, or it is divisible by 4. So we have so many numbers. So we have so many divisors. We could not find all the numbers by dividing. So we have some tricks to follow. So now let us discuss about the divisibility rule and the divisibility rule of 2. So the divisibility rule of 2. The divisibility rule of 2. So when would be a number divisible by 2 is if the unit digit if the unit digit of a number is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. If the unit digit of a number is of 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, then the entire digit is divisible by 2. If the unit digit, what is unit digit is the ones place. What is unit digit is the ones place. So it is the, yes, unit digit is even. Very good. So we can also state that it is the even numbers. Okay. Now the divisibility rule of 3. What is the divisibility rule of 3? If sum of the numbers, if sum of the numbers are divided by 3, then the entire digit is divisible. Then the entire digit is divisible by 3. For example, 123. 123. So you need to find whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. What you should do is you need to add all the numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3. What is the answer? 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. 6 is divisible by 3. 6 is divisible by 3. Then the entire digit is divisible by 3. So then the entire digit is divisible by 3. So this is the divisibility rule of 3. Now we have divisibility rule of 4. the divisibility rule of 4. So what is the divisibility rule of 4 is if last two digit if last two digit of the numbers are divisible by 4 divisible by 4, then the entire digit is divisible by 4. So for example, if we give a number, so if we have given a number like 8432 and 84, we need to check whether the entire number is divisible by 4. What you should do is you should pick the last two digits. You should pick the last two digits and you should divide by 4. 4 twos are 8. So 4 balances. 4 1 is 4. So remainder 0. So it is divisible by 4. So 84 is divisible by 4. Then the entire digits are said to be divisible by 4. So please note it down. So now we have discussed about the divisibility rule for 2, divisibility rule for 3, and divisibility rule for 4. Do you have any doubts in this divisibility area of 2, 3, 4? Do you have any doubts in this area? Okay, thank you, Ashwini. What does any numbers use? Okay, shall we move on to the next one? The divisibility rule of 5. The divisibility rule of 5. What is the divisibility rule of 5 is if the unit digits, which is the ones place, if the unit digits are with 0 or 5, if the unit digits with 0 or 5, then the entire digit is divisible by 5. The divisibility of 6. What is the divisibility of 6 is if the numbers are divisible by 2 and 3, then the entire digits are divisible by 6. So if the numbers are divisible by 2 and 3, it is divisible by 6. So you need to know about what is 2 or 4, Mutturaja. What is 2 or 4? And now the divisibility rule for 7. So the divisibility of 7. If it is a smaller number, we can deduce it by 2y minus x. 2y minus x. What if if number is given more numbers? What if more numbers are given like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So we could not find this. So for smaller number, you can use 2y minus x. What if larger number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or more than 5 digits or more than 6 digits is given? You need to split it out. You need to split it 3 numbers into each and give the plus and minus, which means the opposite signs, plus and minus. So if there is a number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If 9-digit number is given, you need to find whether the digit is divisible by 7. What you would be doing is you would be splitting into 3 numbers in the group. So you have splitted it and you will be moving from plus minus plus with the alternative sign. You will be moving with the alternative sign. After adding these two and subtracting this, you will be getting a value. And if that value is divisible by 7, then the entire digit is divisible by 7. So what is the value of x and y? Where do you find x and y? I have not stated any x and y. Swini, can you please tell me where do you found what is the value of x and y? Oh, 2y minus x you are asking. If it is a smaller numbers like if a number is given like 143, 146, 147, if three-digit numbers are given, this is considered to be the y and the remaining numbers is considered to be x. Okay, remaining numbers is considered to be the x. So in UPSC, they won't give the smaller number, they will be giving the larger number. So you please train for this practice. So we have a previous year question in this area. We will be discussing in the later parts of the slide. Okay. Okay. Do you have any doubts till this? So divisibility rule plays a vital role in the CSAT examination. Bare minimum, we can get around 2 to 3 questions every year. Okay. So now let us move on to divisibility rule for 8. The divisibility of 8. What is the divisibility of 8? If last 3 digits, if last 3 digits of the numbers are divisible by 8, then the entire number is divisible. Then the entire number is divisible. So the divisibility of 8 is if last 3 digits of the number, how we found for divisibility of 4, we would have been taken 2 digits, last 2 digits. In this, we are taking last 3 digits, and if you find last 3 digits are divisible by 8, then the entire digits is divisible by 8. The divisibility of 9. So what is the divisibility of 9 is same as the sum of the digits. Sum of the digits are divisible by 9. If sum of the digits are divisible by 9, it is divisible. Entire digit, you will be taking all the sum. So sum of the digits are divisible by 9 and it is considered to be the divisibility of 9. And what is the divisibility rule for 10? Divisibility rule for 10 is the unit digit. The unit digit is 0. The unit digit is 0. Very good, Ashwini. The unit digit is 0. So now we have completed till 10. In school days, you would be studying tables up to 10. But here we need to know up to 15, minimum 15. So please note it down. So till 10, you don't need to have any examples because you'd be you have learned in school levels or any other competitive exams you would have completed. But from 11, we could have some examples also. Okay, the divisibility of 11. The divisibility of 11. So what is the divisibility of 11 is if the difference between sum of the digits in odd position and sum of the digits in the even positions is either 0 or 11. So what we have stated is sum of the digits in the odd position and sum of the digits in the even position. If the difference is either 0 or 11, then the digits are divisible by 11. So for example, we can check 2728. 2728. So 2728 is the number given here. So what is the odd position? This is the first position, second position, third position, and fourth position. What you need is the sum of the digits in the odd position. So sum of the digits in the odd positions. 2 plus 2. So you'll be getting sum as 4. Sum in the even positions. 7 plus 8, which is 15. So what you need to find is the difference. What you need to find is the difference. 4 minus 15 is minus 11. So you don't see that, sir, here it is minus, so it will not be divisible. But minus 11 by 11 is also minus 1, right? So it is divisible by 11. It is divisible by 11. So if you get 0 in this number also, it is also right. So if you find 0 or 11 by adding and finding the differences of unit, adding and finding the differences between the sum of the digits in the odd position and sum of the digits in the even position, you should get 0 or 11. So if you arrive with this, then the entire digit is divisible by 11. So please make with an example. And now let us give you one another example. So check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is divided by 11. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is divisible by 11. So what you will be doing is adding the odd terms, which is 1 plus 3 plus 5, which is 9, and even terms you have 2 plus 4, which is 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. You could not arrive 0 or 11. So it is not divisible by 11. It is not divisible by 11. So please note it down. Very good, Ashwini. Thank you. It is not divisible by 11. So from this, you need to have an example while preparing. So please note this example while revising the divisibility rule. It would be helpful for you. Okay, now let us move on to the divisibility rule for 12. So the divisibility rule of 12. So the divisibility rule of 12 is a number which is divisible by 3 and 4. A number which is divisible by 3 and 4 are divisibles of 12. So for example, let us take a number 732. You need to check whether it is divisible by 3 and you need to check whether it is divisible by 4. So first let us take for 3. What is the divisibility rule of 3? Sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So what is the sum here? 7 plus 3 plus 2, which is 12. If it is divided by 3, you will be getting 4. So it is divisible. It is divisible by 3 because you do not find any remainder. And 732, you need to check the divisibility rule of 4. So what is the divisibility rule of 4? If last two digits are divisible by 4, then the entire digit is divisible by 4. So 4 8s are 32. And here you could not find any remainder, then the 732 is also a divisible of 4. So it is divisible by 3 and it is divisible by 4. So if it is divisible by 3 and divisible by 4, then it is entirely divisible by 12. Please note it down. It is divisible by 12. So with this, you please take an assignment that find the divisibility rule of 13, find the divisibility rule of 14, and find the divisibility rule of 15. And tell me in the next class. So with this, we have completed the divisibility rule. So do you have any doubts in this divisibility concept? Do you have any doubts in this divisibility concept? So do you have any doubt in this divisibility concept? No doubts, Ashwini. Thank you. Do any other guys have any doubts? So this is the basic. So I request you to revisit once again the video if you have any doubts, or you can ask me here. Okay. Shall we move on to the other concept? Odd and even concept. Shall we move on to the odd and even concept? So what is odd and even concept? What is odd number and what is even number? So I have told you what is odd number and what is even number. Please state me what is the odd number and what is the even number. So always take a number in the minimal format, which means I request you to take any numbers in smaller number. So whatever question is asked in the UPSC, you please take numbers from 0 to 9. If you take a larger number, more than 2 digits or 3 digits or 4 digits, you will be ending up with wrong. So whenever a question is being asked, please take numbers from 0 to 9. Okay. So with this, with the help of these numbers from 0 to 9, let us discuss about the odd and even concepts. So now, while entering into the concept, please have a table. When odd number plus odd number is being added, you would be getting even. Odd number plus odd number, you will be getting even. For example, 3 plus 5, which is equal to 8. Please note it down. Even number divisible by 2, odd number is not divisible by 2. Very good, Ashwini. Thank you. So please note it down. Odd number plus odd number results in even number. So 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. So 3 is an odd number, 5 is an odd number. While adding these two numbers, we'll be getting answer as 8, which is the even number. And then odd minus odd results in even number. For example, 5 minus 3, which results in 2, which is a even number. Odd into odd, which results in odd number. Odd into odd results in odd number. If 3 is odd number, 5 is odd number, while multiplying, you will be getting 15, which is the odd number. When odd divided by odd divided by odd, you will be getting a odd number. For example, 15 is a odd number, 5 is a odd number. While dividing, you will be getting 3, which is a odd number. So please note down the concepts. Is it easy to follow? Is it easy to follow? So odd plus odd gives even, odd minus odd gives even, odd into odd gives odd divided by odd gives odd. Okay, now let us enter into even. So even plus even number gives you even. So 2 plus 4, which gives you 6, which is the even number. Even minus even will give you even number. So 4 minus 2 will give you 2. 4 minus 2 will give you 2. Even into even into even will be given even. So 2 into 4. If you multiply these two even number, you will be getting 8 as the answer. You will be getting 8 as the answer. And even divided by even, you could get even or odd. You could get even or odd. So now 6 is an even number. When divided by 2, we will be getting odd number 3. If 4 is divided by 2, we will be getting 2 as the even number. So even when even divided by even, there is a chance of getting either even number or odd number. So only here I have stated two constraints. No other constraints were used. So please make a note of it. So this is for odd terms and this is for even terms. This is for odd terms and this is for even terms. So please note it down. Then we shall go for odd even terms. We shall go for odd even terms. Okay, shall we move on to the next part of the class? Okay. Now let us, so this is about odd, this is about even, this is about odd and even. This is about odd and even. So it is a blend of odd and even. So odd into even will give you even. So odd into even will give you even. So 3 into 2 when multiplied will be getting 6. Odd plus even. Odd plus even is odd. 1 plus 2 plus 3. Sorry. Even divided by odd, you will get even. Even divided by odd, you will get even. So 24 is the even number and 3 is the odd number. When divided, you will be getting 8 is the even number. Odd divided by even, which is not divisible. Which is not divisible. Please make a note of it. So please make a note of it. So with this, we have completed the 3 concepts. First concept we have discussed about prime numbers. Yes, I'll be scrolling up. Is it fine for you now? So the first concept we have discussed today is the prime numbers. Next, we have discussed about the divisibility rules. And third, we have discussed about the odd and even concepts. Still one more concept is left today. So now let us discuss about the BODMAS rule. So BODMAS rule is the one which we have been studying since the childhood. Can you please tell me what is the acronym of BODMAS? I request each and every aspirants to have a live chat here. So what is the acronym for BODMAS? Brackets, order, division, multiplications, addition, subtraction. Exactly. Thank you, Ashwini. So now let us enter into the concept called BODMAS. The acronym of BODMAS is bracket, order, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So the first thing you need to solve is the bracket. And what is order is the power or roots. The power or roots. Then you should follow the pattern. So this is the pattern you should follow. So the common mistakes to avoid. The common mistakes to avoid BODMASs, don't do addition. Don't do addition before multiplication. Don't do addition before multiplication. Don't mix up with the left and right rules. Don't mix up with left right rules. So watch about the nested braces. So what is the nested brackets are? So if more number of brackets are given, you need to solve these first. So odd minus even or even minus odd. You please find and answer me. You please find what is the formula for odd minus even or even minus odd. You please find this and answer me in the next class. So if you have any doubts till this, okay. So if you have any doubts till this, so these are the basic concepts of prime numbers, divisibility rule, BODMAS, and odd even concepts. So with this, it is one of the high intense concepts for the UPSC CSAT examination. So it would be around, I told you that around 15 to 25 questions are around from number system alone. So these are all the parts of number system and you have a vital chance of getting more questions in this arena. Okay. Okay. Now shall we enter into the problems? So have you written all the notes which I have shared here? Have you written all the notes which I have shared here? Or else you need to write. If you need to write anything else, please let me know. I'll be sharing once again. Yes. Which slide do you need, Sweeney? Which slide do you need? Okay. Okay, now shall we enter into the problem parts? So you guys are going to answer me the questions. You guys are going to answer me the questions. I request active participation from your side to solve this parts because if you guys practice here only will make you to get, else you will not be getting. Okay, now let us discuss the problems. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the prime numbers? Which of the following statements is correct regarding prime numbers? Can you please answer this question? Which of the following statements is correct regarding prime numbers? So I have told you the concept of prime numbers and I have listed you the details of prime numbers, composite numbers, and co-prime numbers. The help of this, you please try to eliminate the options and give me the correct answer. Ashwini, you have written it as D. Okay, let us check. So, which of the following statement is correct regarding the prime numbers? I told you what is prime number is, which has a number which has exactly two factors. So, this is the concept you should get. So, one is the smallest prime number. I told you that one is neither prime nor composite. So, you will be eliminating this option. All prime numbers are odd. No. We told that the only even prime number is 2. Only even prime number is 2. So that is an even number. So all prime numbers cannot be odd. The sum of any two prime numbers is always even. Sum of any two prime numbers is always even. Come, let us check. 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number. On adding, we will be getting 8. It is a even number. What if 2 plus 3? We are getting 5. What is the question asked here is sum of any two prime numbers is always. So this is the distractor. So you need to eliminate this. Then fourth option, there is only one even prime number. Exactly we told in the second statement itself. The only even prime number is 2. So there is only one even prime number and the answer is option D. Please note it down. By this manner, you need to address the question. You do not find the correct answer. You eliminate the wrong answer and you should deduce the right answer. Okay, you should deduce the right answer. Okay, shall we move on to the next problem? So what is the sum of first 5 prime numbers? What is the sum of first 5 prime numbers? Please work it out. What is the sum of first 5 prime numbers? What is the sum of first 5 prime numbers? So first write what are the terms, what are the first 5 prime numbers? I told you that prime numbers is a number which has exactly 2 factors. So Ashwini, you have answered it as 28. Okay, come let us check. So the first prime number, first 5 prime numbers. The first 5 prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. So sum it up. 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 7 is 15. Sorry. So 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17, 17 plus 11 is 28. The answer is 28, which is option B. Very good, Ashwini. The answer is option B. The answer is option B. Okay, shall we move to the next problem? If P and Q are two prime numbers, P and Q are given that two prime numbers such that P less than Q is less than 10. P less than Q less than 10. So how many pairs of P and Q are possible? Can you please state how many pairs of P and Q are possible? So they have stated that P and Q are less than 10. So try to find what are the prime numbers between 1 to 10. What are the prime numbers do we have? The help of this, you could make the possible arrangements. So this is the logical application type of question which can be asked in the UPSC CSAT examination. Ashwini has stated C6. Very good, Ashwini. Come, let us check. So if P and Q are two prime numbers such that P less than Q less than 10, how many pairs of P and Q are available? So less than 10 is given. So what are the prime numbers we have less than 10 is 2, 3, 5 and 7. 2, 3, 5 and 7. So these are the prime numbers. P should be less than Q. P should be less than Q. So what are the possibilities are 2, 3 is one possibility, 2, 5 is one possibility, 2, 7 is one possibility, 3, 5 is one possibility, 3, 7 is one possibility, 5, 7 is one possibility. So totally we have 6 possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Totally we have 6 possibilities and the answer is option C. Very good, Ashwini. So guys, are you following with me? Do you have any doubts in this concepts? So do you have any doubts in this concepts? Okay, thank you. Come, let's move on to the next question. Which of the following is a prime number? Which of the following is a prime number? So use the tactics which I have discussed in the earlier class. So find which of the following is a prime number. So what is the rule for getting a prime number? What is the rule for getting a prime number? Mutturaja, you have answered it A. Why, man? How? 91 is divisible by 7, divisible by 13, divisible by 1. So it has more than 2 factors. So come, let us check. Yes, it should be divisible by 1 and itself. So 91 is divisible by 1. 1 into 91 is 91. 13 into 7 is 91. So it has 4 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4. 119. So 119 we have 1 into 119. 7 into 17. 7 into 17 is 119. So for 143 we have 1 into 143. 11 into 13. So these three numbers are not prime numbers. Then eventually this number should be the prime number. Find it out. Find it out. Do we have any factors in 127? Use the divisibility rule. Last two digits are not divisible by 4. So it is not divisible by 4. It is not divisible by 2. Check whether it is divisible by 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. It is not divisible by 3. Divisible by 5. If 2 and 3 is not possible, 6 will also be not possible. 7 will never come. 8 you could not find. So this number is not, this number is prime number. This number is prime number because it has factors of 1 into 127, which has 1 and 127 as the factors. It has exactly 2 factors. Hence, it is the prime number. It is the prime number. Okay, shall we move on to the next problem? Have you taken this problem? Okay, thank you, Ashwini. If x, y, and z are prime numbers, x, y, z are prime numbers, and x plus y plus z is equal to 38. What is the maximum possible value of x? What is the maximum possible value of x? So given number, one of the number is given the result of these three prime numbers while summing up, we are getting a even number. So one number must be a even number. So fix it as 2. So please think it of about the other two numbers and find which is the maximum. And find which is the maximum. Can you get the answer? Will you be able to get the answer? Solve. Solve it, solve it, solve it. Why I have taken one number as even number is because while adding it gives the result as even number. That's why I have taken one number as an even number. I have taken here x as 2, but the question asked here is what is the maximum possible value of x? What is the maximum possible value of x? Any one number should be even number. So any one number should be a even number. You need to find what is the maximum possible value. So you need to write Ashmi 31 exactly. You are right. So x plus y plus z is equal to 38. One number is 2. So x plus y plus 2 is equal to 38. So x plus y is equal to 38 minus 2, which is 36. So x plus y is 36, but it need to be a prime number. So what is the maximum value of x is the question asked here. What is the possible value? So 36 can be classified into two prime numbers. Let us consider y as 5 and we get x as 31. So this is the maximum possible value. So the answer is 31. The answer is 31. Very good, Ashwini. Keep it up. So please note it down. Thank you. So the next problem, consider the statements. The product of any three consecutive numbers is always odd. The product of any three consecutive prime numbers is always odd. Can you please verify the statement is correct or not? Can you please verify? B. So, can you please prove this, Swini? Exactly, dear. Thank you. Thank you so much. 2 into 3 into 5. So, the consecutive of prime numbers. So, the next prime number in order. So, 2 into 3 into 5. Let us discuss. I told you, whenever a question is being asked, always stick with the numbers from 0 to 9. So Ashwini has used this clue and she has found the answer. So these are the three consecutive prime numbers and we need to find it is always odd. So 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 5 is 30, which produces a even number. So always is not possibility. So answer option B, no, it can be even. No, it can be even. Exactly. So it can be even also. So have you seen the fundamentals of prime numbers? Is it okay? Have you got something regarding prime numbers? If a question is being asked in UPSC CSAT, will you be able to answer the question? Because we have touched on all the aspects of prime numbers in these 6 questions. Are you comfortable with the prime numbers now? Are you guys comfortable with the prime number? Yes, sir, definitely. Thank you, Ashwini. Okay, shall we move on to the previous year questions? We shall check whether we are able to answer the previous year questions of UPSC CSAT. So it is a question asked in the year 2022. Consider the following statements in respect of two natural numbers P and Q such that P is a prime number and Q is a composite number. So P is a prime number and Q is a composite number. Please check whether P and Q can be an odd number. Q by B, Q by P can be a prime number. P plus Q can be a prime number. I told you always use numbers from 0 to 9 whenever a question is being asked in UPSC. So it would definitely bring you answer. If you take a greater number, I assure you that you will not end up with the answer. You will be ending with wrong. So please try this. If you are able to do this, you are in the right track. So it is a previous year question asked in 2022 UPSC CSAT. So it is one of the easiest question, but many of us made it wrong. Why? Because of we don't had any correct practice. We were able to solve this question. It is one of the easiest question, but many aspirants had made it wrong because as they don't had any regular practice of CSAT. So CivilsPrep has given you a wonderful opportunity as a free classes. So please make use of the classes. So we'll be having classes on every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is on the weekend, which is around 8 to 10 p.m. Our classes will happen at around at 8 to 10 p.m. So please try these problems. You please come and try, attend my classes, and make a note and have a greater awareness in the CSAT paper. And I request you to solve 6 hours a week. I request you to I request you to have 2 to 3 hours solving the or practicing the questions a week will lead you to a greater success. And I wish you all to get the entry ticket from prelims to mains and to have a personality test and reach your success. Thank you. Have you solved Muthuraja, Ashwini, Jayashree? Okay, come. Yes. So the options for the question is we need to find which of the statements are correct. Two and three. Why not one? Definitely two is there, sir. The question, please read the question and try to answer. Okay, come, let us solve. So P is a prime number. So P is a prime number means P is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, etc. Q is a composite number 4, 6, 8, 9, etc. Okay, now let us check P into Q. Can be a odd number. P into Q can be a odd number. Let us take P as 2. So 2 into 4, which gives 8. So you should not think that, sir, it has given odd number, it has given even number, so it is wrong. So 2 alone is not a prime number. You can move on to the next prime number. 3 into 9, which gives 27. 3 is a prime number, 9 is a composite number. 3 is a prime number and 9 is a composite number, which gives a odd number. So there is a possibility of getting a odd number. So statement 1 is right. Now you need to find Q by P. Q by P can be a prime number. So Q by P can be a prime number. Okay, let us check. So let us take Q as 6 and P as 2. We'll be getting 3, which is a prime number, or 6 by 3 will be getting 2, which is also a prime number. So 2, you found that definitely 2 is also correct. So 1 and 2 are correct. So now you are left with options A and D. You can eliminate option B and B and C. Now you need to find whether option C is right or not. You need to find whether option C is correct or not. Okay. P plus Q can be a prime number. There they have given that P plus Q can be a prime number. 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 6. No. 3 plus 4 is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. 3 is a prime number and 4 is a composite number. While adding these two, we are getting one another prime number. So there is a possibility there can be a prime number. So these three conditions are getting satisfied, and the answer is option D 1, 2, and 3. The option is answer D 1, 2, and 3. Very good. So is it now easy? Are you agreeing with me that all three statements are right? So you should not take any one particular value alone. You should check the entire value. Okay. So please note it down. So all three statements are correct. Okay. Shall we move on to the next problem? So it is a previous year question asked in the year 2023. Choose the group which is different from others. Choose the group which is different from others. In one group, there is an odd man out. Kindly find what is the answer. Kindly find what is the answer. So it is up to you, and it is one of the easiest question asked in the year 2023, where GS was a bit tough. Can you please find the answer? Okay, come let us solve. So they have given you a clue that the numbers are prime numbers. So first check 17 is a prime number, 37 is a prime number, 47 is a prime number, and 97 is a prime number. 31 is a prime number, 41 is a prime number, 53 is a prime number, 67 is a prime number. 71 is a prime number, 73 is a prime number, 79 is a prime number, and 83 is a prime number. Here 83 is a prime number, 89 is a prime number, but 91. 91 is 1 into 91 is 91, 13 into 7 is 91. It has more than two factors. This is the black shape. So the answer is option D. So in the same format, we have seen a question in the previous year question also. So it is options are getting repeated. From the options, the numbers are getting repeated. So please have a greater look into previous year questions. Okay. I told you in the very first class that PYQs are considered to be the Bible of the any kind of examination. In UPSC, it is the holistic Bible. So please follow. Are you agreeing this? Are you agreeing this? Please make a note of it. Okay. Okay, now let us move on to the next question. So it is also a previous year question asked in the year 2024. So consider the following statements in respect to some S is given as x plus y plus z, where x, y, z are distinct prime numbers each less than 10. So it is distinct prime numbers which are each less than 10. So what are the prime numbers we have less than 10? 2, 3, 5, and 7. So these four numbers are the distinct prime numbers which we have less than 10. So now find the unit digit of S can be 0, the unit digit of S can be 9, the unit digit of S can be 5. Please work out in this format and answer me. They are asking about the unit digits alone. Unit digit I have told you while introducing the ones place. The ones place. Please answer. Finish. Yes, exactly, dear. It is answer option C is right. Come, let us check. The unit digits of S can be 0. So the question they have given that x, y, z are distinct prime numbers, each less than 10. So we have four prime numbers 2, 3, 5, and 7. So let us take and solve. So 2 plus 3 plus 5. So 5 plus 5, which is 10. The unit digit is 0. 1 can be possible. And then 3 plus 5 plus 7. 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. Whereas 5 is possible. The unit digit of S can be 5. So 3 is also possible. We need to check whether the unit digit of S can be 9 or not. So we have taken 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 7. Then 5 plus 7 plus 2. So 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. What if 5 plus 7 plus 3? We'll be getting 12 plus 3 is 15. Once again, the unit digit is 5. So we are unable to find the unit digit as 9. So second statement might follow. So the question asked here is which of the following statements given above are correct? Statement 2, 11 is wrong. So eliminate the options which are present with option 2. So only one option C is present with 1 and 3, which satisfies the condition. Answer is C, 1 and 3 only. Please note it down. Very good, Ashwini. Yes. 2 plus 3 plus 7 is 12. Very good. Okay, shall we move on to the next problem? Have you guys written this problem? Okay. So it is the problem which is based on data sufficiency and which is the emerging trend of the UPSC season. And it was the question asked in the year 2020. So two statements are given S1 and S2 followed by a question. First statement is the product of their two numbers is 21 and their sum is 10. So the question asked here is what are the two numbers? The question asked here is what are the two numbers? Which of the above following is correct in respect to the above statements and proceed. With the help of these four options, try to find whether the given data is sufficient to answer the question or not. First, take statement 1 and check whether it is possible, and check statement 2 and check whether it is possible. Then combine both the statements and try to find if it is possible or not. Exactly, Ashwini, you are right. Very good. Keep it up. So come, let us check. So the statement one here given us, the product is 21. So A into B is equal to 21. Statement 2 is their sum is 10. A plus B equal to 10. So what is the possibility of having A is 3 into 7 makes you 21. 1 into 21 makes you 21. So with the first statement, you could not derive the answer. What are the two numbers? So but statement 1 we can satisfy with 3 into 7 or 1 into 21. In the second statement, their sum is given as 10. So 3 plus 7 which gives 10. So both statement 1 and together are sufficient to answer the question, but neither statement 1 alone or statement 2 alone is not sufficient to answer the question. So we require two statements to answer this question. So this is the data sufficiency pattern. So this is the emerging trend of UPSC CSAT. So please have a wider knowledge in this. We will be solving all the concepts using this data sufficiency. So this was the question asked in the year 2020. Now we have discussed the recent 5 years of previous year questions. So are you comfortable with the prime numbers concepts? Are you guys comfortable with the prime numbers concept? So whenever a question arises from prime number, can you be able to make it right? Have you gained some confidence after attending the classes of CivilsPrep? Okay, if you have any doubts, I'll be giving you 2 minutes time. If you have any doubts in prime number, you can ask me now. Next, we are going to enter into divisibility rule. Let us try. Absolutely, yes, sir. 100%. Thank you, Ashwini. Let us try to solve the divisibility rule. If time permits, we shall move on to the BODMAS and odd even concepts. If not, let us discuss tomorrow. Okay. So you have gained some confidence in the prime number concept, and we have discussed from basics to advanced level, and we have even discussed about the data sufficiency patterns also. Okay. If you have doubts, you can ask me now. So no doubts, no doubts for me, sir. Thank you, Ashwini. Apart from Ashwini, do anyone have any doubts? Okay, now let us enter into the practicing session of divisibility rules. So I'll be giving you 2 minutes time. Please go and revisit the divisibility rule concepts one time, and then it would be helpful while solving the questions. So please do visit the previous slides which we have shared about the divisibility rule concepts. Please go and visit. Then we can enter into the divisibility rule. Have you revisited the concepts of divisibility rule? Shall we move on to the practice session of divisibility rules? Okay, come, let us move on. So now we are going to enter into the divisibility rule. Okay, if the number 425x36 is completely divisible by 9, then the digit x is. So here the question asked here is they have given a 6-digit number. In that they have given x as x for a one term. So we doesn't know what would be the answer. So and then they have given that it is completely divisible by 9. The cheat code given here is which is divisible by 9. So please take the options and fit each and every options in that place of x and try to find whether the digit is completely divisible by 9. If it is divisible by 9, what is the value you have taken for x is the answer. Please do it. Shwini has given option C. Let us check. Let us check. C 7. Okay, we shall check. Come, let's move. So the question asked here is if the number is 4, 2, 5, x36, which is completely divisible by 9. So what is the divisibility rule for 9? Some of the terms are divisible by 9, then the entire digit is divisible by 9. So let us check each and every options. Let us put 4. So 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 plus 4 is 15, 15 plus 3 is 18, 18 plus 6 is 24. 24 is not divisible by 9. So let us check with option B, 5. So 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 5, 11, 11 plus 5 is 16, 16 plus 3 is 19, 19 plus 6 is 25. No, 25 is not divisible by 7. Come, let us check with 7. 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 plus 7 is 18, 18 plus 3 is 21, 21 plus 6 is 27. 27 is divisible by 9. So the entire digit is divisible by 9. So the answer, what is the digit x is? Answer option C. Very good. Sum of all digits are divisible by 9. Exactly. Very good. Keep it up. So these are the new formats where UPSC has started asking questions. So these are the simple parts. So please don't regret this. So now find the number. The number is given. 7-digit number is given and ask is divisible by 11. So what is the value of x? Same as of divisibility rule of 9. What you will do? You please do for this question too. The divisibility rule of 11. Okay, shall we start or anyone is solving? Ashwini has answered as 3, which is option C. Okay, come let us check. So the number 97215x6 is divisible by 11. So what is the divisibility rule for 11? What is the divisibility rule for 11? difference of sum of odd digits plus sum of even digits, right? So the odd places 9, 2, 5, 6. So please add this 9 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6. So 11, 16, 22. So 9 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 is 22. And the even place 7 plus 1 plus x, which is 8 plus x, right? What you need to do is to find the difference. 22 minus 8, 22 minus 8 plus x. So which is 14 minus x. So I told you it should be 0 or 11. It should be either 0 or 11. So if you put x value as 3, you will be getting 11. So it is divisible. Hence the answer is option C. Hence the answer is option C. Very good. Very good, Ashwini. Okay. Now let us move on to the another question. If a 9-digit number is divisible by 72, then the value of 4x minus 3y is what? So now in the earlier sums we have seen one unknown value. Here we are yet to solve by two unknown values. So divisible by 872. Divisible by 72 is the fifth of 8 and 9. So it must be divisible by 8 or it must be divisible by 9. So what is the rule for 8 is if sum of the if last three digits are divisible by 8, then the entire digit is divisible by 8. So let us check one by one. 784. Please divided by 8. 8 nines are 72. 6 and 4. So 8 eights are 64. So remainder 0. We can fix that y is 4. We can fix that value of y is 4. Now we need to find one more unknown value, which is x. What we need to do is it is divisible by 9. So what is the divisibility rule of 9? If some of the digits are divisible by 9, then the entire digits are divisible. So 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 plus 5 is 22. 22 plus 3 is 25. 31, 38, 46, 50. 46 and 50 is given. So 50 plus x. 50 plus x. So we need to prove that it is divisible by 9. So 6 nines are 54. If we choose x as 4, we will be getting answer as 54. So the values we have to is x is 4 and y is 4. Now you please solve this 4x minus 3y, which is 4 into 4 minus 3 into 4. 4 fours are 16, 3 fours are 12. On solving this, we will be getting answer as 4. We will be getting answer as 4, which is answer A. Which is answer A. Very good. So please note it down. Shall we move on to the next problem? Okay, let us move on to the next problem. So the number 111 is divisible by. This is the format which was asked by UPSC in some other means. For your better understanding, I have brought this number. So whenever a number is being asked like 111, 222, 333, it is always divisible by 3, 11, and 37. So sum of the digits 3, which is divisible by 3. 11, you can solve. And then 3 into 37 gives you 3 into 37 gives you 111. So 3 into 37 gives you tricky one. So it is divisible by 3, 11, and 37. So this is the question which was asked in the previous year in various means. I have taken you this question for your better understanding. Then I have one another question in the previous year part. Okay, so please note it down. Okay, are you okay with the divisibility rule concepts? Okay, shall we move on to the previous year questions? So it is a previous year question asked in the year 2019. It comes under divisibility rule or all number system. What is given is a number 136 is added to 5b7 and the sum obtained is 7a3. What they have given is 136 when added to 5b7. It results 7a3. 7a3. Where a and b are the integers and the number 7a3 is exactly divisible by 3. What is the only possible value of b? What is the only possible value of b? So can you please work out this problem? So the question asked here is a number 136 is added to a number 5b7 where b is unknown and the obtained result is 7a3 which is exactly divisible by 3. What is the divisibility rule of 3? Sum of the digits is divisible by 3. And the question asked us the only possible value. The only possible value. So 7a3 is divisible by 3, which means 7 plus a plus 3 is divisible by 3, right? Which is 10 plus a. Let us take from the options a equal to 2, 5, 8. A equal to 2, 5, 8. Because 7 would not be the answer because 10 plus 2 is 12, which is divisible by 3. 10 plus 5 is 15, which is divisible by 3. 10 plus 8 is 18, which is divisible by 3. So these three are divisible by 3, where 7 is the odd number. You can eliminate this option. Okay. Now let us take A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 8. A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 8. Please solve this 136 plus 587, which gives you 723. Find out whether it is giving 6 plus 7 is 13, remaining 1, 4 plus 8 is 12, 1. So 723. 723. Hence, the answer we have achieved is 723. So the question asked us the only possible value of B is what we have obtained in the place of B is 8. What we have obtained in the place of 8 is B is 8. Very good, Ashwini. It is the previous year question which was asked in the year 2019. Okay, shall we move on to the next question, which is based on the data sufficiency pattern. Here, two statements are given with conclusion. Statement one is all numbers are divisible by 2. Statement one is all numbers are divisible by 2. Another statement is all numbers are divisible by 3. So what is the conclusion we have? They have given is all numbers are divisible by 6 and all numbers are divisible by 4. We can prove that the statement 1 and by the statement with the help of statement 1 and 2. It is a previous year question which is asked in the year UPSC 2020. So I told you the divisibility rule of 6 is if it is divisible by 2 and if it is divisible by 3, then all the numbers are divisible by 6. So conclusion 1 follows. So conclusion 1 follows. But conclusion 2 which says that all numbers are divisible by 2. Conclusion 2 says that all numbers are divisible by 2. Can you please prove this is right? Can you please prove me this is right? Okay. So statement 1 given us all numbers are divisible by 2, and statement 2 is given us all numbers are divisible by 3. So this is the divisibility rule of 6. Divisibility rule of 6 is this. Divisibility rule of 6 is this. So statement conclusion 1 follows. Let us check for conclusion 2. All numbers are divisible by 8. So let us check in the multiples of 6. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, etc., which are in the multiple series of 6. Okay. Let us check. All numbers are divisible by 4. 6 is not divisible by 4. 12 is divisible by 4. So, okay. 18 is not divisible by 4. 24 is divisible. 30 is not divisible. So, what the conclusion has given us, all numbers are divisible by 4. No, not all numbers are divisible by 4. So, conclusion 2 can be terminated with the above conclusions illogically following us option A, which is only one conclusion. Only one conclusion follows. Please make a note of it. Please make a note of it. So the statement, with the help of statement 1 and 2, we could conclude that statement conclusion 1, which is given us all numbers are divisible by 6, which is the divisibility rule of 6. The statement given us all numbers are divisible by 2 and all numbers are divisible by 3. That's why we have taken as it is that it is true. But statement it is unable to prove. Okay, it is unable to prove. Have you understood? Guys, have you understood the question? Shall we move on to the next question? Okay. So the number 3798125P 369 is divisible by 7. It is a previous year question asked in the year 2021. It is a previous year question asked in the year 2021. 3798125P 369 is divisible by 9. What is the divisibility rule of 7? I told you. What is the divisibility rule of 7? What is the divisibility rule of 7? Guys, tell me what is the divisibility rule of 7? That is for a smaller number. This meaning the answer you have given is for a smaller number. What if a greater number is given? I told you one another trick for solving the divisibility rule of 7. What is the one? Split the numbers into 3 groupings and give the alternate signs plus minus plus minus. So give the alternate signs plus minus and plus minus. So now add the like terms and subtract the like terms. So 981 plus 369, which gives 1350. So 250p minus 37. So how would you solve this? What should come in the place of P? What should come in the place of P? So we doesn't know. So 1350 minus 25P minus 37. On solving this, you will be getting 1313 minus 250P. 250P. So what is the value you should apply for P? You please check 13 13. If you apply PS1, you will be getting 6 1062. Find this 1062 is divisible by 7. 7 1 is 7. 7 5s are 35. 7 1 is 7. So it does not leave a remainder of 0. So it is not divisible. Now let us move on to 1313 minus 257, which gives 6 5 1056. Now find 1056 is divisible by 7. 7 1 is 7. 7 5s are 35. So it does not leave a remainder 0. So now change the term of P, which is 256. Now change the term of P, which is 256. So 1313 minus 256. On solving this, we'll be getting 7 5 1057. 1057. Try this. If it is divisible by 7, 1 7 is 7. 7 5s are 35. 7 1 is 7. So it leaves a remainder. Therefore, P value is 6. 1313 minus 256. 1313 minus 256 leaves a remainder. So the question asked is, what is the value of the digit P? It is answer option C 6. Answer C option 6. How could 9? How could 9? Okay, so it is a previous year question asked by UPSC in the year 2021. So if you have any doubts in the concepts of divisibility rule, when you put 6, I am getting 1569. 1569. When you put 6 in the place of P, right? Okay, please share. I'll check and update you. Okay, which is not divisible by 7. Okay, now I have proved that if I put the value P as 6, we are getting the answer. However, how I had made this answer is, I have splitted the numbers into three groupings, and then I have given the alternative signs, plus minus and plus minus. I have added the like terms, which is the plus, and I have subtracted the values, which I have given minus sign. With the help of this, I can find 1313 minus 250p. I need to get solve the number which I get here is divisible by 7, then the entire digit is divisible by 7. Okay. So only when I put 6, I'm getting remainder 0. So this is the correct format, Ashwini. So if you guys have any doubt, you can ask me now. So now we have completed the prime numbers and divisibility rule. In next class onwards, we shall do the odd even concept in the next class. You added. Okay, okay, okay. Not an issue. So please stop this silly mistakes, because silly mistakes cost you one another year. Okay. Okay. Instead of subtraction, you made addition. Okay. So not an issue. So with this, we are concluding the class. We have completed the prime numbers and divisibility rule. In the next class, we will be discussing about the unit digit, square root, and cube root. We will be discussing about unit digit, square root, and cube root. Along with, while starting this, we shall complete the odd even concepts on BODMAS tomorrow, and we shall complete the unit digit and square root and cube root tomorrow. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. So we are aligning with the previous year question paper also. So these are the most valuable areas in the CSAT paper. So try to stick with this and solve more questions. Try to get more questions from our mark. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, else we can conclude the session. Okay, guys. Thank you.